Hello, Kelly and Charlotte. Kelly, I've introduced you to via text. I think y'all are in the same class. Y'all are working on the same stuff. Yeah, you have to be in the same class because you're both asking me questions about the same lab. But so anyway, okay, so we've got a length of a certain amount of centimeters, and then we've got a diameter of a certain amount of centimeters. I started to write a capital D there, and then I scribbled it out and wrote out diameter. And then we have a radius of a certain amount of centimeters. I kind of messed up on the R. But so we've got a length, a diameter, and a radius. Well, a diameter divided by 2 is a radius. A radius multiplied by 2 is a diameter. We are given a formula here of volume equals pi times radius squared times length. So we're not even going to use this diameter value. We're going to use the radius. So we've got 3 things multiplied by each other, and the middle thing is squared. So please ignore those for now. Okay, so pi is 3.14. Your TI 83, 84, whatever kind of calculator you have, has a key for pi, but I'm just writing down 3.14 to, I don't know, remind you that it's just a number. It's nothing mystical or special. And so we've got 3.14 times our radius, which I've plugged in here, squared, times our length, 2.50 centimeters, which I've put here. So when I put this in my calculator, I don't have a scientific calculator, I literally put in 3.14 times 0.625 times 0.625 times 2.50. And the reason I said times 0.625 twice is because that's what it means to square something. You have a scientific calculator, so you can use your pi key and you can use your squared key. So when I did it, you may get something a little bit different because your pi key on your calculator is more accurate than the 3.14 that I used. But this is what I got. And for the last couple of videos, I haven't really talked about significant figures and rounding to a certain number of significant figures because that's a different lesson. But I had some room on the paper here, so I went ahead and did it. Okay, so 3.14, we're not going to look at the number of significant figures of that because that's not something you measured. But the radius is, or I don't know, maybe your instructor just gave these values to you, but the idea is that this is something that you measured or someone measured. And then this is measured. Okay, so this is a leading zero, and leading zeros never, ever, 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 ever count as significant. So we've got 1, 2, 3 significant figures. They never count. Doesn't matter if there's a decimal involved or not. Leading zeros never count. Okay, and then we have a trailing zero here, and trailing zeros count if there's a decimal involved, and there is. So that's 3 sig figs. So when I look at this answer, I go 1, 2, 3. Let's see, am I going to round that 6 to a 7? And I am, because it's sitting right next to a 6, which is 5 or greater. So 3.07. And my unit is centimeters squared, because here I've got, centimeters cubed, because here I've got centimeters times centimeters and then times another centimeter. So that's 3 times. All right, let me know if you have questions. Kelly, Charlotte, you can text me. If you're someone else, then you can leave a comment below. All right, bye.